cool puppy. Cool puppy. Swim, 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 puppy. That scratches my brain. Hey everybody, welcome back to my pep talk. Today is going to be a little bit of a different vibe than what we usually do. You know, usually we're out and about, vlogging our lives, buying lamps, see previous video. But today we are starting a new segment on this channel called Peppy, get rid of your things. You're basically a hoarder. Yes, today we are starting a new little series. Everybody clap. So basically what I'm going to be doing is exactly what I said in the name of this series. Peppy's getting rid of things. I have a lot of things, and by things I mean clothes. And today specifically we're going to be going through all of my shoes. I have a ton, and it's not a me problem, it's a Carlos problem, because he always buys me shoes and I love them all dearly, but now I just have so freaking many. And so we're going to be going through them together. So yes, episode 1 is going to be shoes.
These shoes rule. These shoes suck. These shoes rule. These shoes suck.
So the next episode, we're going to move on to going through my clothing. Once we finish going through my clothing, we're going to get to the fun stuff. So ultimately, my goal is to get rid of things so I can get new things. Makes sense to you? Makes sense to me? Makes sense to us? It's going to be fine. Yes, so I want to get a new wardrobe. I want to better curate my style. I work from home, so I wear pretty much the same exact thing basically every day. And while that is fine, I would like to have more of a specific vibe of style or clothing that I go for whenever we're going out and about. I am really leaning towards cozy, street, cutesy, girly chic. I made a Pinterest board. Here, I'll insert a little clip of me like scrolling through it so you guys can kind of see the vibe. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make room for new pieces, and then I'm going to be working on curating that sort of vibe. That being said, I think we should just get into it. This is going to be a long one. This is going to take me a couple videos to get through. I was going to make it all one video, but honestly, the viewer retention was not going to be high on that because it would take so long. It would basically be a full-length movie, and I just don't get paid enough for that. In fact, I don't get paid at all. So we're going to make this multiple videos. So today we're starting with shoes. Stay tuned for episode 2. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Drop a like, drop a comment. You know, do you have an excessive amount of anything in your life? In my life, it's clothing. So if you have something like that, let me know in the comments below. But that being said, for the 15th millionth time, let's get started going through my shoes. Okay, so there's a ton here. I don't know, like, part of me is thinking, should I start off like grabbing a specific set of shoes? Like, should I start with just like sandals? Should I start with Crocs? Or do I just like kind of grab and go? Part of me is thinking I should go by like one type of shoe at a time, and like if I'm keeping it, put it in its own pile. Hey, if I notice you got rid of every single thing in that category, Peppy, you need to either put something back, or maybe you just run into that type of shoe. Or on the flip side, maybe I notice that I'm like overdoing and I have way too much in that specific category. I can kind of lay myself off of that a little bit. So I think that's how we're going to do it. Let's start, you know what? Let's start with sandals. That's what's here. First up, I have these black strappy sandals. They have like little jewels. Some of the jewels are definitely falling off. And you know something? I went all summer without wearing these a single time. These have been in a tote in our closet, and I forgot about them until today. And so while I do still like them, I think that because of the missing jewels and the fact that I didn't wear them literally all last summer, definitely should put them in a get rid of pile. Set them over here. Okay, I got these sandals. These were like my everyday go-to. I mean, they're a little floppy, but honestly, I don't mind. I don't really care that much. Ultimately, I think I still got a good bit of wear out of them, and I'm going to get some more. So we're going to keep these. These are literally brand new. Never worn, just got them. Don't know why I just got them because it's winter, but going to keep those. We're going to give those a chance. So these are both pretty basic pairs of flip-flops, and realistically, I don't need both, because here's my thinking, and I use this thought process with like different pieces of clothing and everything, but if I'm getting ready and let's say I want to put on flip-flops, and let's say I was wanting to wear these, but I found these, I would be just as happy wearing them as I would these ones. They kind of do the same thing for me. So I think for that reason, I only need one pair, and I'm going to get rid of these ones. I feel like I could find these anywhere if I really needed another. But these ones, I love like the little jewel on them. I think they're just so cutesy and a little extra. So we're going to keep those and get rid of these. Wait, hold on. Wrong piles. I put them in the wrong pile. Let's switch that. Get rid of those. Keep these. I got these. Don't judge me how busted these look, okay? If you've ever had Birkenstocks, you know that they just look nasty. And honestly, these ones kind of are. I have mowed grass in these. I've walked the earth in these things. These bad boys have seen a thing or two. And honestly, I think I just need to get rid of them. They were like, you can't even tell now because they're so dingy, but they were this like iridescent, like greenish to pink, purple, cutesy little color. And now it's like, they're kind of grody. So we're gonna put those in the get rid of pile. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's move on to my heels. I don't have a lot of heels. So we'll start with these cute little white mini heels. What are those called? Kitten heels, I think. Very cute. Love them. They're comfy too. These are comfy too. I think these are a good piece to have. I think they'd go good with like most dresses that I would try and be wearing with them. I feel like I could dress them up really cute too. I'm trying to like elevate my style, which we will get to that later on. But I think I'm gonna keep these for sure. I have, okay, so this is what's gonna be one of those funny situations. I have 3 pairs of heels, and I think I'm keeping all 3. Because next up, we have these little tan, little mini heels as well. Just tan, strappy, simple, so comfortable also. I love them a lot. And again, I think there's just such a good staple piece. I feel like you could easily wear these with anything, so keeping those. And these are literally the same ones, but they're taller and they're more platform. And part of me says that I only need 1 pair of tan heels, but I fear if I get rid of these, I'm gonna want, like there's gonna be a day I'm gonna want taller heels, you know? But also they're so uncomfortable. The last time I wore those was to our friend's wedding, and there was a really good picture of me and Carlos, first of all, insert it here. But the last time I wore it was to that wedding, and honestly, they were so uncomfortable. I'm torn. This is a problem. I think I'm gonna get, I don't know, I love them. Carlos, are you in there? He's not in there. You know what? They are uncomfortable. Not wearing. Putting them in the get rid of pile. That was strength right there. You know, that, you guys should be impressed. Comment below if you're impressed that I just did that and I made that decision, because that was a hard one. It was a hard one. Let's move on to my Crocs. Okay. So the thing with my Crocs is I used to be a certified hater. Just was not into them, did not like them, talked mad crap on them. And honestly, it was a little silly, but it's kind of funny because now I have multiple pair that I really like, and they are comfortable, and I do wear them mostly around the house, occasionally outside of the house though. So I think we need to go through them. I don't have like an excessive amount, but I definitely have enough to where it's like that. There was once upon a time, if you would have told me that I was going to own this many pairs of Crocs, I would have laughed in your face and been like, absolutely, I will not. Yet here we are. So let's get started first. We're going to compare these two because they're literally the same type of Croc, but different colors. So this one, the tan ones, and they have that furry inside, and this is the maroon ones. So, I mean, honestly, I like them both a lot. Here's my thing. These ones seem to have less wear on them. These seem more new than these do, which means I've definitely worn these more. but honestly, I don't wear them out of the house that often, and I feel like if I did, it would make sense to have more of a neutral. So I think I'm gonna keep these ones. But that being said, taking these gibbets off of here, because these ones are my girl power. So like this one says go girl, this one says the future is female, this one says girl power. They're pretty cute, so definitely keeping the gibbets. I was trying to take the gibbets off and then I couldn't. I was struggling, so I'm gonna put those here. They're still get rid of, but I need to take those off. Okay, next up in the Crocs category are just these plain peach ones. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna get rid of them too, for the reason that I have 2 more pairs of Crocs, but one's like Grateful Dead Croc and one's my Minecraft Crocs. And honestly, I think they're so cool and I will be keeping both of those. And that keeps me so far at 3 pairs of Crocs I am keeping. And these are just plain. I feel like I don't wear Crocs that often, that if I was gonna wear them, if I needed to wear them, why would I choose these when I could wear Minecraft Crocs? You know what I'm saying? So let's get rid of these ones. My last pair of Crocs, which I'm definitely gonna keep. So these are like boot Crocs. Look, they have like this fur all the way around. I only have this one gibbet on there. It's just like a rose, but they're so comfy and soft. And these are kind of good in the winter time. I can wear them outside and they like kind of protect me from the snow while keeping me warm. So I'm keeping that for a grand total of 4 Crocs. 4 pairs of Crocs that I'm keeping, which is kind of embarrassing, but here we are. But that does bring us to the end of the Crocs. And I think with that, since they're mostly for comfort, I'm gonna go on to my slippers. First up, I have these. They're black UGG slippers. I will absolutely be keeping these. These are going to be an everyday staple that I just found today. I've had them for a while, but they also were in that tote in my closet. And so we're going to keep these, and I'm about to show you something that's kind of gross, guys. Just bear with me one second. Okay, so I'm going to keep these ones that I haven't worn in a long time because it's time me to retire these pink UGG slippers that I have had for years. Carlos, do you remember when you got me these pink UGG slippers? It's been years. And I wear them literally every day. You can ask Carlos. Every day they're what I wear around the house. And they are busted. I've literally worn, you can see the imprint of my foot in this thing. And they're just getting grody. And as much as I do, I still love them. I'll still wear them every day. But if I'm trying to consolidate and I'm trying to go down, I could just wear these black UGG slippers, which are probably a lot softer and comfier right now than these Beat Boys. And it's the end of an era. Carlos, we're saying goodbye to the pink UGG slippers.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, but
use those every day.
I use them every day. But have you seen them?
They've been crusty.
Come look at this. I don't think he's really fully understood how crusty these things are.
Oh, don't worry. I understand the crustiness.
You understand the crustiness is a crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
Look.
I know.
You can see.
I look at them every day.
Though you should have bought me a new pair by now. You know I love these so much. I wear them every day.
I haven't seen any like those.
I know. But I have these ones still. So, This is my keep pile. I have 4 pairs of Crocs I'm keeping. This is my get rid of pile so far.
Not the pink one.
Yeah, I am.
That's shocking.
It is shocking, but my whole thought process is that it's like, I only wear those around the house, right?
Are you going to regret it?
I'm not going to regret it because I found these. These were in a tote that I've not seen in forever. I'm trying to consolidate things. I just have so many.
I know, but those are yours.
I know those are mine, but you can just buy me another pair that's fresher. And for the time being, I'll wear these ones.
Okay.
Besides, I only wear them around the house. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This could be your around the house.
And this will be my around the house. He is trying to talk me back into keeping this. Guys, he wants me to be a hoarder. No. Oh, God. Trying to take me out. Slippers. Okay, now I have these Uggs. Now I have these Uggs. My Tasmans. I love these so much.
You gonna throw those out?
No.
You better not.
No, because you haven't gotten me a new pair. Okay, notice as a
They're
trend.
hard to get.
Caitlin and Kyle found some for pumpkin spice very quickly. They did. They found them at Journeys. Have you looked at Journeys?
Yeah, they're gone all in Huntington.
Well, then maybe you should get them up in Ohio.
Maybe I should. Maybe we should go.
Guys,
to
I
Ohio.
make myself sound terrible, but he buys all my shoes. This what I'm going through is his problem that I'm cleaning up.
That's what I'm saying. It all hurts a little bit inside.
No. All right, yeah, I'm keeping the Uggs. I guess we'll just do black flats. I never wear these, but there's times that I need to wear them. They're just kind of a convenient thing to have. So.
You'll keep those.
Yes. I wore these to my papa's funeral. It's true. Now he should feel bad. Speaking of, there's a video, if you go back, this is like something like we got lost in the wilderness or something. That was the day of my papa's funeral. You guys should go watch it.
Check the lore.
Check out the lore. I was wearing those shoes. We're gonna do boots.
Yeah, let's do boots.
I can't get rid of these. I've had these.
God. Every single sneaker is about to disappear.
I've had these bad boys for years.
We used to ride these babies for miles.
We used to ride. I have ridden these babies for miles. I've had these things for so long. My little black booties. They've made it many falls and winters, and I will never get rid of them. And they're in such. I don't remember where I even got these. I have no clue where I got these from. All I know.
Play-Dohs.
You said what?
Probably Play-Dohs.
No, I don't think so. I think I brought these new.
Green.
There's a little green tag at the bottom though.
Probably Play-Doh.
Maybe I bought these used, but these bad boys, I've done a lot of things in these, and they're
Whoa. I'm so sorry. You want to repeat that?
I've done a lot of things in these, and I'm gonna be keeping them. Carlos, stop making noises.
Alright, go ahead.
All right, next up we have my busted fake Uggs. They're bear paw, which in terms of fake Uggs, bear paw is a really good one. I can't get rid of these either because I need a... What is so funny?
I get rid of them.
You want? Okay, I know you. I wear these all the
you're
time.
fine. I know, I'm just messing.
This is why he has literally a clothing problem. So many, because he does not get rid of anything. Okay, but I would get rid of these the day that I have another pair similar, or at least like another mini pair of like Uggs or bear paws or something. But I don't have them, and so I will be keeping these for now. I wear these in the snow. Carlos, these are my go-to snow walk boots. And he wants me to get rid of them? Fake. I like them, but they're a bit busted. I want to keep these, but the suede just gets dirty. I feel like they don't look good with the outfits that I wear. Not really the outfits, but like the jeans and stuff I wear. So we're gonna get rid of these. Look, Carlos, I am getting rid of things. So say goodbye to these boots. This pair, and by pair I mean this singular boot, I don't know where its pair is, but I also do not like them. I got these like 6 years ago when I was a Bratz doll for Halloween. I don't know where the other pair is, so get rid of that. And that brings us on to the tennis shoes. First up, we got these Jordans that a kid I'm kidding. I was prompting him to come in here. I got these busted white Superstars. I'm getting rid of these. They're chewed up on the tongue. They're busted. Let's get rid of them. We'll stay on the Superstar train. I have Minecraft Superstars. I'm gonna get rid of, no, I'm kidding. I will be keeping those. We'll stick with Adidas. I have these. I have my Sambas. I will absolutely be keeping these. Carlos got them for my birthday last month, so I will be keeping those. Adidas. I have my Yeezys. I don't wear these often, but they're really good gym shoes, so we'll keep those. And we have a matching pair, so that's kind of fun. I'll start with these pink Nikes. Are these just like Air Forces? What are they?
Court Burrow, maybe? Court Legacy?
I'm getting rid of them, so. Because, and you know how earlier I said, what if I wanted to wear these, or if I was wearing something that these would look good with, then these would also look good with them. And so I'd rather keep the all pink ones and get rid of these. So we're gonna put those in a get rid of pile. We're gonna keep
I
These.
clean those.
Yeah, actually, you're gonna have to clean a lot of these shoes because a lot of them are
clean a lot of
busted.
mine.
Well, it looks like
Maybe
you're.
I'll have a cleaning day.
Maybe you have a shoe cleaning day. Yeah. These are so busted. These were the first shoes. I wasn't off of StockX. Sneakers. These are the first shoes I ever bought myself off of Sneakers. I waited for them to show up. I thought it was like a drop. It wasn't. Anybody could have gone on there and bought them, but I was so happy to get these. And I loved them for the time being. The sole of them is made out of recycled material, and that's something that I thought was really cool. Fun fact, this shoe also has that in it. I think
the dunks too. The ones all the way to the left. I
these?
believe those too. Yeah.
No, these don't.
The bottoms.
Yeah, actually they do. The bottoms are. So I'm a green girly over here. We wear recycled shoes. I'm gonna be getting rid of these. I feel like I would wear my Minecraft Superstars if I was gonna wear these. So they're cooked anyways. They're pretty busted. Just regular like running tennis shoes. I'm gonna keep these ones. These white Nike Vapor Maxes. Thank you. He's my shoe expert. He helps me. And I'm gonna get rid of these. These are just basic Roshis. I'm gonna get rid of them. We're gonna keep these. I have these bright yellow ones. Where are my pink ones?
Pretty sure Oofin over here chewed them up.
My dog chewed them up. In lieu of the pink ones, I will be keeping these yellow ones. We'll move on to these ones. Okay, do you think you could get these cleaned up?
Yeah.
Okay, because I do really like these.
Mm-hmm.
This like pink and purple and there's blue on it. Not purple, green. Pink and green.
Colorblind.
They're nice. Like they have the recycled soles that are pretty cool. And I like these a lot and I'll be keeping them. To these. So fun fact, these are I think the first shoes that I picked out myself when we went to a sneaker event. It was at Sneaker Freaks I got these. And I was wandering around the tables looking at things and I found these and I told Carlos, I was like, hey, I found these shoes I kind of like. And so he took me over and I was really nervous to try to buy them myself. So I made him do it. But you had me do it?
Yeah, I had you do it.
Really?
Yeah. And the guy even agreed, like, you had to be the one to negotiate them.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
so
would
me
not.
and him, like, we agreed mentally that you were going to get it. Or you were going to do your own negotiating. You did good. You did good. You got a deal.
I got a deal? What did we pay? I remember this, but I don't remember it.
Like $80, I think.
$80?
Yeah.
They're cute. I like them.
Is there one fit? No. What were
I
they?
like are these the chocolate milks?
Yeah.
They're cute.
Yeah, I believe it was soul stack.
We'll keep those. Okay, so that brings us to our final pairs of Jordans. We'll start out with this pair. I will be keeping these. I'm not a huge fan of patent leather. If I had a different pair of red Jordans, similar red tone, I'd probably choose them over these. So, fun fact.
Give me a nice red tone.
Huh?
Get you a nice red tone.
Yes. So like I like this style and everything. I don't like the patent leather. So I'm gonna keep them for now because I do wear them whenever I wear different red fits and everything. But one day, also they're clean on the bottom still. If you can find me a different pair that's not the patent leather, thank you. Brings me to these.
I can clean them.
You can clean these up? Mm-hmm. Okay, because I love these, but
banging, yeah.
What I don't love about them is how busted, they've been at the bottom of a basket for a minute. These are the sea foams, and I do really like these. These are another one that I was just like, hey, I really like these, I want them, and so he got them for me. We'll keep those because he's gonna clean them. That brings me to these maroonish pair. I'm gonna keep them. He doesn't know this, but I'm keeping the rest of these. I'm just keeping him on his toes right now.
I'm still gonna watch. It's live peppy.
It is live peppy. Second to last, we have these. What are these ones called again?
The wings.
The wings? The wings. I love these. These are another pair I picked out for myself at a sneaker show.
Yeah, that one I handled it.
Yes, I love these. Let's look at the details because that's important.
Dang, I wish you had the card. It explained.
I know, it's upstairs somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are really cool. These are probably the Jordans I wear most often, I think. Mm-hmm. I really like these, so definitely keep it. But last and certainly not least are these Jordan 11s. These are the very first Jordans that Carlos ever got for me. I loved them so much because they're like sparkly. And that's what I liked about them. This was before you even worked at Champs, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. We just had a Nike outlet.
A Nike outlet?
Maybe. No.
No, I think we got these at the mall. I saw these online. I specifically wanted them because I saw there was a girl on Instagram wearing them. It was an athlete. I don't know who it was. Mm-hmm. She was wearing these and I really liked them. And I told you I liked them and you said that they had them at the mall. And so you took me there and we got them. Mm. Yes. And look, like there's what's on this side? The gold Jumpman logo. These are just a classic and I will never get rid of these. There's a time I could see all of these maybe going to a different home or figuring something out, but ultimately these ones are the ones I will never ever get rid of. So these are going to be kept, and that actually finishes up on our shoes. Quite frankly, I kept way more than I got rid of. Oh my gosh, that took forever. I'm utterly exhausted. I did not anticipate it being that hard of a job to go through all those. I did not anticipate so much back and forth, not only between myself, but between me and Carlos, because he also apparently has really big opinions on what shoes I either keep or get rid of, which is fine considering he did buy most of these. So I'll allow him to have a little bit of an opinion on that. But next up, we're going to be going through my clothes. Originally, I was going to do this in a whole video, just going through my whole closet, including shoes, clothes, everything. But honestly, I don't think you guys want to stick around that long for a single video. So I'm going to be making this into a multi-part series. As you know, in the beginning, I titled it Peppy Goes Through Her Things Because She's Almost a Hoarder or something along those lines. And so I'm going to make this a couple videos, and once we are done in the getting rid of clothing process, we're going to buy more. That's ultimately what I want to do with this. I want a new wardrobe, and to justify buying new clothes and trying to revamp my style and my wardrobe, I'm getting rid of clothing, and they all will be donated. Anything that we are not keeping, we will be donating. So that being said, I think I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys go on this one. Stay tuned for the next video. And in the meantime, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you're into girly, vloggy, lifestyle content, specifically of Peppy, hit that subscribe button, drop a like below, and comment, what is your favorite food? I would love to know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Shoes. 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 Oh my God, shoes.